Hey everybody, I'm Latoya and I talk about faith, family, and business. I'm a divorced mom of three. I'm 42 years old, so baby, I'm not a spring chicken, okay? I got some things to tell you all. If I could tell my younger self and also my present day self and some sisters that are around about my age or maybe younger, and you're looking for love, you seeing all these different messages all on Instagram and TikTok, and you starting to see them on YouTube, about the Lord bringing your spouse, and you don't know how to decode all of that stuff because it can really, really become overwhelming when you see so many different opinions, so many different people are telling you around about the same thing. Now, I'm not saying that God cannot tell you that your spouse is coming and to prepare and do all those other things. But I do want you to understand this very important concept. And I'm going to be looking back and forth because I got my notes in front of me and I like to stay on track. So don't fall in love until they tell you that they want you, okay? That's going to be something so serious because I have been around so many situations, and I even got myself caught up in something some years ago where it was some prophecies and time had been spent on this one person because so many different prophecies and so many different places that told me that this is where I should be. But let me tell you this, prophecy has to go along, it has to be coupled with free will as well. And I know that may be sort of confusing for some people, but I want you to know this. You can receive a prophecy, and especially about like love and relationships, but that person has to be willing to love you as well. I don't care I don't care if you've even been intimate with that person. I don't care. People will lay down with you and still don't want you. I want you all to understand that, my sisters and my brothers. I want you all to understand that to your core. I want to save you many years of emotional stress, imaginary relationships, because those things really, really happen. And people are just like, I hear it so many times. Like I don't even want to call anybody's name because that's not what I'm here to do. But I've heard so many women say that they have been in these long, drawn out, imaginary relationships. And what I mean by imaginary, they could have very well slept with a man, and they could have very well been to his house and he spent money on them, but he would never ever commit. And that's the same thing vice versa as well. So guys, I'm not saying that this does not happen to you all. I'm just saying that it happens at a much lower rate. So of course there are women out there that use men, and never was willing to commit to them. I've heard many situations where women would just go out on dates and use this person for their money, or to be able to take them out to dinner because they were hungry, or just use them for sex and never really intended on being with them. So I'm talking to the men and to the women. Don't get yourself caught up, in imaginary relationships and cause yourself to go into this false hope, because it will make you bitter on the inside, okay? Hopefully that's not too much for you all, but we live in a day and a time where people are not very honest about their intentions in your life and I want to make sure that you all don't waste a lot of time dealing with people who were never sent to your life to love you the right way. God is love, and he's not about confusion. He does everything well, and he does things in clarity. I'm going to start right here. Well, I'll stop right here, and I'm going to come back and let you all know the next parts of this message. But just kind of let me know how you feel about this message and if I should go on. But it's something so serious. So drop a comment below and let me know how you feel about it.